Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel. This is really exciting for me. I have 2 mailbags in 1 week. That's awesome. The nice lady that does the Amazon deliveries was here twice, and the other nice lady that delivers the mail, she was here and dropped off some packages. So let's see what we got. It's mailbag time again. Starting off with something from China. It says electronic components. And sure enough, electronic components looks like MOSFETs, I think. Well, it turns out the 10 devices I've just received from China were ordered on June the 8th, so about 2 months ago. I ordered 10 of them. The item price was $11.13 Canadian. A little more money than I normally spend on a component, but this was a specific IGBT that I needed for a television repair. Because I suspected that China would take a little bit longer, I actually ordered them from China and from British Columbia in Canada, and the BC order came within a week. I was able to replace them in the television and life was good. So these will just be going into stock. This RJP30E2 is in a T220 case. It has a gate, collector, and emitter. It has a fairly high collector to emitter voltage of 360 volts. The gate to emitter voltage is plus or minus 30. The collector current is 35 amps and the peak current is 200 amps. It dissipates 25 watts, and whenever they're used, I've noticed they're on very large heat sinks, so they could probably do the 25 watts. For those of you who have not heard about an IGBT, it's an insulated gate bipolar transistor. It's a 3-terminal power semiconductor, primarily used as an electronic switch. It is also very, very high capacity, so it's good for switching large loads. From Shanghai. Not really sure what the content reads. 2 bags. Timing belts. These are going to be perfect with the pulleys that I've got. And on a previous mailbag I have even more pulleys, so I have quite a variety. This is really cool. I ordered these timing belts back on May the 11th, 2020 from AliExpress's store, Node MCU LUA DIY Zone store. I paid $4.84 for each spool, and the spool was 10 meters long. That should pretty much give me a lifetime supply of the GT2 synchronous timing belts. Currently I have a variety of different timing pulleys along with the belts, so I can start experimenting with some stepper motors and linear motion. I used to be very interested in CNC, and I've built several machines and retrofitted others. CNC machines typically use a lead screw, the better ones using ball screws, while the more inexpensive ones use an Acme screw. DIYers use regular old all-thread, and it works fine for most applications. Timing belts, however, are for lower loads, and you can usually use them for faster applications. Examples would be a 3D printer or a photo scanner. This is from Mississauga, but I suspect it was shipped from China to Mississauga and redistributed. From eBay, and these are LEDs, and I believe I purchased these LEDs for TV backlight repair. I've been restocking my store of LEDs, particularly for TV backlights. I've now got several varieties, several different sizes and voltage, and that's what this little package was for. It's 100 pieces of a 3030 3 volt 350 milliamp SMD, and they call it a lamp bead, but it's just the LED backlight. I purchased this on June the 5th, so about 2 months ago. Pretty inexpensive. It was $18.10 for 100 pieces. So that works out to about 18 cents per LED. Into the stockpile she goes. One big package from Amazon. I know what this is for. This is a power cable for my Humminbird fish finder. The problem with this is it's 30 bucks, and all it is a little cable with an unusual looking connector, and you can't buy the connector anywhere else. So I had to spring 30 bucks for the original. It's in a wonderful clamshell box. It's probably worth more than the component is. But there we have it. Comes with a really nice cover. 30 bucks. Ridiculous. And this is something I've been waiting for 4 days. I've had trouble with my F-150. I pulled apart the transmission. Now it's time to put it back together again, and I needed a small torque wrench in order to put it back together. So this is a Nico 1/4 inch drive click torque wrench from 20 to 200 inch-pound range. The torque wrench that I have is much larger, and it just wouldn't do the job. Nice case. Nice looking unit. Looking forward to get that transmission back in. For those of you that don't know what a torque wrench is, it is a wrench that allows you to apply a preset amount of force or torque against the fastener. This allows you to get a very consistent amount of tightening across a component that is being installed in a vehicle. This particular task, I did not want to warp the valve body, so I needed a torque wrench that would allow me to tighten it up in inch-pounds, not foot-pound. Foot-pounds is where you apply force with a 1 foot long wrench and apply 1 pound of force. That is now a 1 foot-pound load. Conversely, if you use a 2 foot long wrench and apply 50 pounds of force, you'll have a 100 foot-pound. Okay, it's time for my rant. We live in such a wonderful information age. Resources like YouTube and all the content creators enables us to learn just about anything very quickly. A big shout out to Ford Tech Mickey Loco, who enabled me to learn so much about this transmission I was not afraid to take it apart, even though I've never looked inside a transmission before in my life. Other wonderful content creators are Gadget Reboot, Simple Electronics, and Rambling Russ. There are so many wonderful content creators online that I just can't list them all, but I will link these guys below. So once again, thank you for watching. If you want to keep this content coming, then please click the subscribe button or give me a thumbs up. Thank you.